Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ankit and today I am going to start the grammatical portion first lesson. The part 1. Sein. Think of sein as a foundation for describing states of being, professions and characteristics. Sein is just like I am, you are, he is, she is, we are, you are, they are. In German it is ich bin. Repeat after me. Ich bin. Du bist, ist, sie ist, es ist. Wir sind, ihr seid, sie sind, sie sind. Du is used as informal singular. Ihr is used as informal plural. You all. And z is used as formal singular and plural both. So you just have to remember this because there is no pattern to follow. Just you have to learn this. Now the next one, haben. Haben means to have. Basically, it's an irregular verb. There are two types of verb in German: regular verbs and irregular verbs. So this is also a irregular verb like sein. Sein is also a irregular verb. This is also a irregular verb. So we say ich habe, du hast, hat, sie hat, es hat, wir haben, ihr habt, sie haben, sie haben. So when we want to say to have, it is haben. To have means haben. So haben irregular verb, haben is a irregular verb. So ich habe, I have, du hast, you have, sie, es, hat, he, she, it has, wir haben, we have, ihr habt, you all have, sie haben, they have, sie haben, you have. This also you have to learn. This is irregular verb. Basically irregular verbs, everyone has to learn that, memorize that. Now, as in our chapter we have some nationalities. So how to identify which is masculine, which is feminine, or which is plural. So how we will identify that? So we are going to do this. So now masculine nationalities. The masculine form is considered the base form. Most masculine nationalities end in E or a consonant. See, in German we have 5 vowels: A, E, I, O, U. So if the word is ending with E, the nationality is ending with E, it is masculine, or with a consonant it is masculine. There are no special suffix. You simply use the noun as it appears in the dictionary. Like der Amerikaner, ending with er, the American man. Der Deutsche, the German man. Der Franzose, the Frenchman. Der Spanier, the Spaniard. Okay. Next, feminine nationalities. Turning a masculine nationality into a feminine one is quite simple in most cases. If you want to convert a masculine nationality into feminine nationality, it is quite simple. Most of the cases actually. The in rule. For the most nationality, you just simply add suffix in to the masculine form. We just add an in at the end and it becomes masculine to feminine. Like Amerikaner, Amerikanerin, Amerikanerin. Spanier, Spanier, Spanierin, Spanierin, Spanierin. Now, the E exception. If the masculine form already ends in E, like Franzose, you just replace that E with in. We just remove the E and we put the in. In some cases, we put umlaut and the stem vowel is changed when, like francosa, francoisen, francosa, francoisen. So in o we have put a umlaut, then we remove e at the end and we add in. So francoisen, francoisen. Okay, that's for family nationality rules. Now, how to make plural nationality? When talking about a group of people, the rules depend on the ending of the masculine singular form. So there is a chart. You can see in ER we don't change anything. So if it is der Amerikaner, the American man, it will become the Amerikaner. Just we change the bestimmte article, means definite article, there to the as a plural form. Okay, now if the masculine ending is e, then add n, like francosa, francosen, der francosa, the francosen. Feminine ending in, add nen. So the Amerikanerin, it is a feminine one, the Amerikanerin. We will make it the Amerikanerinen, the Amerikanerinen. So once again, if ending is er, no change. If ending is e, add nn. If ending is in, add nen. That's it for this. Now look some example. Italian, Italian, Italiener, Italnire, Italinerin. Then plural is Italiener. Same, ending is er, plural is er. Ending is er, family is in. Canadier, Canadierin, Canadier. Chinese, Chinesin, Chinesen. Okay. Now bestimmter, unbestimmter article. Definite article, bestimmter article. Undefinite article, indefinite article, unbestimmter article. We are going to talk about in this chapter nominative and accusative case only. So nominative case. The nominative case is the dictionary form. Use it for the person or thing performing the action, like who is doing it. Nominative. Verb to be sein follows all whenever you have verb sein, like bin, bist, ist, sind, seid, always follow nominative case. Always use nominative case then. So there are nominative case some. There, the, das, the. For masculine singular, there. Feminine singular, the. Neuter singular, das. Plural, the. For indefinite, ein, masculine singular, einer, feminine singular, ein, neuter singular. There is no plural of a or an. There is a meaning of some. So some means einlige, ein, lig. I am not mentioning it because it is not in that table. Now negative, kein, keiner, kein, keiner. Okay, so this is for nominative case. Now about accusative case, the direct object. The accusative case is used for the person or the thing receiving the action. What is being, verb, accusative. The golden rule is only the masculine gender changes in the accusative, feminine, neuter, okay, and plural stay exactly in the same nominative. Fine. See, masculine is changing because it is then. The is the same. The is for nominative case same. Das is for neuter same. Plural the is same. So what the table we have there, then the, da, das, the. Exactly in the indefinite article einen, einer, ein. Same. You can see in the previous page it is same. and negative kainen, kaina, kain, kaina. There are some more rules in for nominative and accusative case. I am not mentioning that because later on when I will upload the grammatical portion again, I will explain nominative, accusative, dative and genitive case deeply with all the rules, with all the verbs, with all the adjectives, whatever they use. So I will explain that later, but for the chapter 1 and 2 it is sufficient. Now, how to identify them in a sentence? Look at the sentence: the man eats the apple. Who is eating the apple? The man. So this is what nominative case. Firstly, who is eating? Man is eating. What he is eating? What is he eating? The apple. Now it is accusative case, object. So apple is the masculine, so there becomes then. Complete sentence is their man is then apple. The man is eating the apple. Fine. One thing more, the line is, um, yeah, the man eats the apple. So we have their man as a subject, means a nominative case, and the apple as accusative case. So we can see that who is eating means who is doing the action, and what he is doing, what he is eating. So what becomes accusative case and who becomes nominative case. Matching the gender of the word. There, the, das. See, like masculine, we have der tisch, the table. Now we have to say it is big, but we will write er is gross. Er is gross. He is big. Yes, we use in German we use this, like die Lampe, sie ist hell. The lamp, she is bright. But normally we use it is bright. But in German we use sie ist hell, she is bright. Why? Because lamp is feminine. So die Lampe, and when we are explaining the quality, we use z. Now the same as in das also, neutral also. Das Auto, the car. S is schnell, it is fast. S is schnell, as we all already know that S means it. But here it is the form of das. S is schnell, it is fast. Okay. Now, why does German do this? It might seem strange to call a table he, but it serves a very practical purpose, clarity. Imagine a room with a table, der Tisch, and a lamp, the lamp. In English, if you say it, I took it and move it. I might not know which one you moved. In German, you can say ich habe ihn. Ich habe ihn genommen und neben sie the lamp gestellt. Because of the pronoun are different, the listener knows exactly which object you are taking about or at all times. Okay, now I think you understand this. One more time, how to choose the right pronoun. To use the correct pronoun, you have to follow a simple two step logic. Identify the gender. What is the article of the noun? There, the, or das. Swap it out. There becomes er, the becomes z, and das becomes s. That's it. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe and support us for this. Thank you.